Hello viewers, Lady Amnene speaking from Uganda, Kampala. Welcome to my channel. So my channel is about travel to Uganda. Yeah, I normally talk about Uganda tourism, East Africa tourism, Africa tourism, and then travel worldwide for holidays, just family getaway. Apart from travel, my channel is also about affiliate marketing, which is the promotion of other people's products and services to earn commission. So please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, like. You can share this information to the rest of the world, with your friends, with your colleagues. Today I'm sharing about tour operator or tour operation as a business in the Ugandan perspective, because I'm from Uganda. I will not define the definition of a tour operator, but if you watch this video to the end, by the end of it all, you will have known who a tour operator is. So, tour operator or tour operation as a business, first of all, you must make sure that you're operating under legal terms in your country. For example, in Uganda, make sure you have registered with the Uganda Registration Bureau and also Uganda Tourist Board, so that your operations run smoothly without any legal claims. So if your business is legally registered, then make sure you have an operating bank account, because you have to, most of these clients are not within, for example, Uganda. They're from different parts of the world, from South America, from Asia. So the easiest way that they can make payments is through the bank. It can be bank transfer, it can be by check, whatever means that you agree upon with your clients. So when you make sure, when everything is in place, the registration, the bank accounts, then the tour operator is supposed to organize itineraries, to prepare itineraries. Itineraries, these ones give detailed information about a tour, They can be for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 30 days, name it. So the tour operator is supposed to sit down, look at the possible, the different tourist attractions. For example, in Uganda, you can look at the different tourist attractions, like maybe Bwindi impenetrable for the gorillas, the chimpanzees, and then it comes up with detailed information. For example, you can say 7 days tour, and then in the 7 days he looks at different attractions. For example, gorilla tracking, different activities. For example, gorilla tracking, chimpanzee tracking, like maybe game drives, and then he puts them together at different on scheduled days, and then they cost. How much does it cost for, if we get a client, how much does it cost for this client to go through all this? So after costing, then they have to mark up. Otherwise, if you don't mark up, you may end up operating on losses. So you mark up after costing, knowing the, for example, in an itinerary where there is gorilla tracking, where there is chimpanzee tracking, you look at things like the permits, the cost of accommodation, the cost of fuel to these different places, the meals. Then after this, you mark up, and then after marking up, you market to the world. If you're marketing domestically, you make sure you increase your presence domestically. If you're marketing internationally, you can use like the internet, you can travel, you can market through friends, through referrals. So after marketing these prepackaged itineraries that you have organized, then the clients are supposed to do what? To choose. Okay, we want to go to Uganda. How long can we stay there? Depending on their budget, depending on their time, the time they have. So if they agree on a certain itinerary, then you agree on the payment terms. How much are they supposed to pay as deposit? How much is the balance supposed to be paid? And also there are some clients who may not be interested in your prepackaged itineraries. So what we do as tour operators in this area, we go ahead and draft and make for them an itinerary. We call it tailor-made itineraries. You make that itinerary according to what the client is interested in, according to the time he has, according to the interests, the budget. So you come up with that itinerary. So when they agree, then you agree on the payment terms. And in most cases, these clients are supposed to make a deposit. So which deposit helps you as a tour operator to do the different reservations. For example, in Uganda, if your itinerary includes gorilla tracking, that means you have to pay the $700 if you're a foreign non-resident. It has to be part of the deposit so that the tour operator goes ahead to make the necessary bookings, to reserve, to secure the gorilla permits. So the client or the tourist is supposed to make a deposit, which helps the tour operator to go ahead and do the necessary reservations, like accommodation, like organizing the vehicles that are going to take these clients. So that is the responsibility of the tour operator, to make sure that before these tourists come, everything is in place. The guides, you need to look at what kind of guide that you're going to give your client. Does he have the skills that are required? Does he have the experience? Is he a good driver? Very important. Is he knowledgeable of the areas that he's going to? So as tour operators, we really need to be very careful that the guide you choose to take your clients out for a tour, because these guides can either bring disappointments or they can promote you. Very, very, very important. So after organizing all this, the tour operator is supposed to go ahead and make a final itinerary. Remember, in the the packages that you made, you were looking at the different accommodations, but you did not talk to these suppliers. But now the client has paid, so you have to go ahead and talk to the suppliers, the accommodation facilities, for example. So in most cases, when the client pays, when you go there, maybe to make the reservation or book, if you're lucky, you will find when there is still availability, and this normally happens during high season periods, like in Uganda, around the from July, August, September. So that is where sometimes tour operators get challenges. By the time you go to make a reservation and make a deposit payment, you may find that there is no availability. So as a tour operator, you know what the clients want, and you know the alternative accommodation that are available. So you go ahead and negotiate, to talk to the client about the change, and then afterwards, when you agree with the client, you go ahead and get that accommodation that is available for the client. Then after that, after making these reservations, you're supposed to come up with a final itinerary that they will use when they come. Since everything is now confirmed, yeah, sometimes we get challenges with reserving the gorilla permits. You find that the days that the clients wanted the gorilla permits, these permits actually sold out. So you have to keep negotiating with the clients to make sure that you do what? You give them maybe some other dates where they can track the gorillas, So that is the responsibility of the tour operator. So after all doing this, after confirming everything, reserving, booking, confirming, then you go ahead and draft the final itinerary, which itinerary that you send to the clients. So this is the itinerary that the clients are going to use when they come, when they go for the tour. So in this itinerary, it gives the exact accommodation. You can even state the guy that is going to be with them, the kind of vehicle, those details. So after that, then you need to, if the clients are international, you need to ask for their flight details, the arrival time, the airline that they are going to use, so that you're on time to pick them from the airport. Or if they are going to be picked from a certain residence, from a hotel, from a certain home, then you also organize the time that you're going to pick them. So in these itineraries, maybe what I didn't talk about, we're supposed to, even the timing is very, very important. So when the day comes, when these clients come, when they arrive at the airport, when you're to pick them from their residence, the guide is supposed to go and give them a briefing of the whole trip. So after this, depending on their payment terms, if they're supposed to pay before they go for the tour, this is the time when they're supposed to finalize their payments. So after that, the tour starts. So you as a tour operator, this is the time when you're supposed to even be more busy to make sure that everything is in place. Keep communicating to the accommodation facilities. Keep alerting them about the arrival time of the clients. Keep checking if everything is moving on well, if everything is prepared according to the plan, according to the bookings. Keep checking on the accommodation facilities. So even when these clients are out there in the field, unless if you're not a genuine tour operator, you cannot settle. The time you're supposed to settle is after, when they have come back, you have talked to them, and they have appreciated. So when they're out there in the field, you leave the work to the guide. Since you have trusted the guide with your clients, you leave the work to the guide. Then maybe you just need to keep checking on them, checking on the services these clients are getting. You wait for their free time, not the time when they are out for the tour. You wait for their free time, maybe in the evening. You have a chat with them, you keep checking on them. So after the whole trip, then they are coming back. You, as a tour operator, it is your responsibility to follow up on the clients to find out when they were in the field there, did they meet their expectations? Did they appreciate the guide? Did they achieve their goals for coming to Uganda, for going for the trip? So I normally get time, go and discuss with my clients after the tour, give them a feedback form. If you have it, if you don't have it, you can interview them as you record down. Very important. So this information will help you as a tour operator to improve your services. And also it gives confidence to the clients that yes, we have dealt with someone who is genuine, who is even ready to improve where things have not gone right. Very important. And also, even when these clients have left, it is very, very important to keep in touch with them. Keep checking on them. Keep sending them messages to keep the relationship. So as a tour operator, if you do all this, I don't think you can run out of business. Yes. So today, that is what I wanted to share about you concerning the responsibilities of tour operators. I hope it has added unto you the knowledge of who a tour operator is. Even if I don't give the definition, you now know, because I've discussed the responsibilities of a tour operator. Next week, I'll be recording my video about the places I recommend for a tour to visit in Uganda. And indeed, I'll be at one of these places. So please, next week, don't miss out. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, share this information, like, click on the bell for notifications. Like I've always ended my videos, please take good care of yourself. We need you safe. Yes, there is this pandemic issue right now, but we know doors of travel shall be opened, and we still need you. We need you when you're healthy. So please take good care of yourself, your families. Till next week, we wish you well. Bye.